This video goes out to anybody who's been bullied, whether it's online, in real life. Being bullied is awful. It's literally one of the worst feelings ever. I was bullied a lot in high school and on sports teams, but more recently I've been bullied online, and it's awful. It's not a good feeling. And today I want to share my story of how I dealt with one online bully, a troll, who reached out to me over email to let me know how much my photography sucks. Right now I have 2 photos at a photo gallery at the Vancouver airport. Now this is a huge deal to me because millions of people walk by these photos. I get selfies from my friends and people who know me standing beside my photos, and it's honestly such a blessing and a photography project I'm quite proud of. Now I want to paint the picture of when and where I was when I received this online hate. I was grocery shopping, pushing the grocery cart down the aisle, looking for some fruits and veggies, minding my own business. I received a text from my salon manager, and the salon's windows have been smashed. Now this is not the first time, but man, is it infuriating to have your windows smashed. It's violating and expensive. Like each window is $1,000, and then you need the window decals to go on top of the windows with the salon logos. Man, this was a bad start to the day. Definitely not the text I wanted to receive. Literally 30 seconds later, I received an email. The email read, and I quote, "Good morning, Rob. I'm here in the Vancouver airport sitting nicely in front of your picture." Now at this moment, I was like, oh yeah, this is the email I need right after our windows got smashed. But just wait. I just wanted to let you know, I don't like it. Have a lovely Wednesday, and thank you for your time. I actually had to go through and read that email a couple times. It's like, they don't like it, or was that a typo? How could they not like it? In that moment, just receiving a text message that our business windows have been smashed, and then to receive a piece of email that was so out of the blue and so uncalled for, instant feelings of rage. I wanted to smash my shopping cart. I wanted to email the person back and just let them know how much of an idiot they were. But I've been doing a lot of work on myself, trying to deal with situations with more compassion, less hot-headed. Maybe it's my red hair, I don't know, but I'm very quick to anger sometimes. And no matter how many times I try to get revenge on somebody or think of ways to get revenge, it never plays out positively for me, which is kind of frustrating in itself. I just want justice. This person emailed me out of the blue to let me know how much they hate my photos, and that really hurt. But I calmed down in the grocery store, and I wanted to reply with compassion. Maybe this person is, nervous to fly. Sometimes people get quite scared to fly, and they're taking some of this nervous energy out on what happens to be my photos right in front of them. Now, as an experiment, I replied with kindness, having no idea what would happen, and this was my reply. "Sounds like you're having a rough day, and I really hope it gets better. Had we the chance, I bet we could actually get along quite well. I hope your day looks brighter and have a safe flight." That's a, nice email. I didn't really address the hate and the hurt, but I wanted to acknowledge this person and wish them a really good flight. And here's their response. "I appreciate your opinion, although I am having a lovely day up until I went around to the other side and saw your other photo. It's a disgusting boot. Please do better." At this point, it's kind of comical. I'm like, how do you actually handle this scenario of random hate? We've heard of random kindness, but this is literally random hate. This person had to find my email, take time out of the day to email me how much they hate my photos. At the end of the day, I don't want this random person infiltrating my day and wrecking it. That's what they want. They want to come in and steal my joy, and I wasn't having it. So I replied again, yet with kindness and compassion. My email reads, "I understand your opinion. These 2 photos are part of a larger series creating conversation around finding the beauty in the old and imperfections of humanity. Seems like my photography is achieving exactly what it is intended to do. We are now having a conversation about something you deem ugly. It's a great exercise to try to find the beauty in the ugly. Give it a try and your existence here on Earth will dramatically improve. Thanks for this conversation. I mean, what else is there for this person to say? Clearly, they're not getting what they want. They wanted to tear me down, and I wasn't having it that day. And I really learned that compassion and kindness can get you through these situations of being bullied and dealing with trolls online. And it's so counterintuitive because all I wanted to do was wring this person's neck through my phone, but that wouldn't have achieved anything. That would have allowed them to win. That would have given them what they want. They wanted to tear me down. They don't know me. They've never met me. They don't know that my business window was just smashed. And this photo series was created for exactly that. I was so interested in old leather goods that have been distressed and even jeans that are ripped. Why do we like these characteristics in these products that are kind of destroyed and damaged? And what we like is the character and their uniqueness. Every pair of jeans that is worn is different, whether they have rips in the knees, an old boot that's really scratched up and dirty. The contrast of that as a headshot photographer and portrait photographer for me is that everyone was like, can you retouch my wrinkles? Can you make me look 20 years younger? And they say it as a joke, but they really mean it inside and they want to fix themselves. But what makes a person interesting is their uniqueness, their characteristics. All of those laugh lines and all of those scars and all of the imperfections that we have on our face is what makes you unique. And I just thought the contrast of that was quite unique and interesting as something I wanted to explore. And obviously the gallery at YVR also found this interesting. And you can find my 2 photos of these old leather goods, very distressed, very ugly, up at your departure gate. Sometimes it's international, sometimes it's international. But if you see these photos, I would love for you to send me over a selfie and let me know what you really think of this photo project. After all this is said and done, I just want to share the story and maybe encourage somebody else who's being bullied to handle a situation with compassion. The more compassion that's out there, the more kindness that is out there in the world is going to go a long way. And we live in a crazy world right now with polarizing views. And what the world really needs is some kindness towards people who think differently than us and have different opinions than us. And I promise you, dealing with things with kindness and compassion is going to make the world a better place. And it is the way forward. And you're going to be happier. Revenge and bitterness only hurts the person who seeks those things. I could remain bitter and I could remain angry and I could continually search revenge. That's not going to hurt anybody else but me. That's my story on an internet troll that tried to wreck my day, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. If you're interested in my photography, please like and subscribe to these videos. Find me on Instagram, reach out. I'm happy to connect, and I appreciate everybody who watched this video.